Boom. Okay. Getty says we're getting sound. That looks like we're getting sound. I just realized I didn't mute the screen here. Hopefully it doesn't echo. There you go. That's close. Because otherwise it would have been a hell of an echo.
So we're currently live. There's people. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm tripping out because I'm expecting to see there, but there's like the classic YouTube delay.
Yeah, there's a YouTube delay. So, this is trippy.
It's very trippy. Yeah.
Do you want to turn it off?
Yeah, let's turn it off.
So
we know it works.
We have this giant TV in this room, and it has us, but there's a delay. So I'm like talking and looking, and it's off. Okay, so now we know how we look like. You know, it works. So just turn it off.
That's suffering from success there because we had time. We had time to do it because everything went so well this week.
Don't jinx it. I swear to God. I forgot to get that. You know what? We did forget something this week.
What did we forget?
Chat. All right, so you shuffle while I look it up. Okay, so today, Nick was tired of losing.
No, I'm not tired of losing. I'm tired of losing this way.
Fair. Yeah, you're right. You're still going to be losing. So he's switching to KO instead of Kasai. He couldn't get off the Ks. But I think I have two heroes I haven't played yet. So one of them is Olympia. The other one is Betsy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be playing Olympia today.
Also, I just want to call you out. Since the audience can't see your browser currently, one of your 5 tabs is 90 Day Fiance. It's just a quick link.
Calling me out on how awesome I am?
No, well, sure. That's up to beauty is in the eye of the beholder, JP. What I'm saying is that you deemed it so important out of the other things that you have that is one of the things.
I mean, sound off in chat if you disagree or agree because it's a fantastic show.
I've not seen it, so I can't speak.
Yeah, exactly. So how about...
Hey, I just made a comment. You decided to take it as an insult, sir. That's all I got to say.
It is very interesting, okay? It is... It's also like there's so many seasons that... and this is also not my main computer. This is usually my living room computer.
I see.
So
where you watch your 90 Day Fiance?
Yeah, with my girlfriend.
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this is a Flesh and Blood podcast.
It's not a podcast.
A broadcast. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. So yes, I do like 90 Day Fiance. It's fantastic. It's great shitty TV. I haven't been caught up on the newest season and stuff, but yeah. Okay. Chat is inlaid. Chat is up on screen.
Wonderful.
Okay, so this week, switching off Kasai, which is a nice breath of fresh air.
Both of us, we switched off Kasai this week.
Yes, with my long 1 week streak of Kasai.
Yeah.
Another thing we're changing, so we're gonna try this out. So, for me, I felt like the packs have not really been upgrading the decks fast enough. So we're going to change it, see how it works. We might go back. But instead of getting packs, we're going to get an allowance. So the winner is going to be able to add $5 of singles to their pool, while the loser is going to get to add $10 of singles. And if you want, you can stack it up and save up for a big card. The idea being you're in middle school or high school and you got an allowance and you can spend $5 to $10 a week to upgrade your deck. That's the idea.
I have a feeling on how this is gonna go. I think we're gonna have a little bit of an adjustment period because how it's gonna end up is the loser will spend the $10 to just get all of the best commons and rares. Mm-hmm. So one person's deck will just be vastly superior from sheer bulk alone of the deck, mm-hmm. which will make the other person likely lose. Mm-hmm. And then same thing happens. They get $10. Then your deck will become super decked out. And then that's where it gets more into the nitty gritty because it's do we want to go into the more start getting the cheaper Majestics? Do we want to save right off the bat to get the bigger hits?
Yeah, I feel that's fun though. That's some fun metagaming.
Yeah, I think so too. But hold me accountable to this. I think this is gonna be. It's gonna be exactly how it. Either that or
you just keep losing anyway.
I just keep losing, and I just get a $400 deck.
Because
then I beat you.
you've opened twice the amount of packs than I have, and it still didn't matter.
Yeah, well, like I said, especially for Kasai for Heavy Hitters, there's nothing that makes her better that's in Heavy Hitters other than getting Blade Flurry, maybe Shift the Tides of Battle is pretty good.
Yeah, and that's the other reason too. Especially because these Blitz decks are so well crafted. a lot of times the only things you would add would be Majestics.
Yeah.
So you'd hope to hit Majestics,
Like,
and that was it.
This is a positive. You know, we like to be optimistic and positive here, but let me shit talk another card game a little bit.
Oh.
If we made this with Magic the Gathering,
That'd be impossible.
well, no, it would be possible because, like, for example, the last precon that I bought for Magic, the Elven Council deck, it's fun.
But
it's
yeah,
great.
but isn't that Commander?
It's for Commander, yeah. You can still play 2-player Commander though. But like what I'm saying is that like, let's say that even like we decide we do two-player Commander or whatever, we upgrade the cards. It would be so fucking easy to immediately go like, let's take out this whale from my Elven Tribal deck and like.
Oh, I understand where you're going with this. Yeah.
Like the Commander precons, the Magic precons are so bad. There's so many cards that you're like, I know why this is here, and it's to make me buy product. There's no reason why this should be here.
Yeah,
at all.
so some of them are really good. Some of them are like genuinely
absolutely.
surprisingly good. But the fact that they're all the same price, or even like creeping up in price, is mind blowing. Like, yeah, you can open up and go, oh, cool, this you're right. Like the elf one specifically, you go, oh, this is a non-elf.
Yes.
Let's just remove it from my deck.
But like with and even with like this KO, because I didn't purchase this KO, I built it from my bulk that I had.
Fake fan.
When I was looking through it, I was like most of these cards make sense. I think this one more than the Kasai one. I was like, why is this here?
Yeah.
Like I'll show you one card right off the bat that I'm like.
I felt like the brutes were in terms of like the deck was the easiest to upgrade.
This card here, Rising Power.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's a 6.
It's fine. It's
right?
potentially a 7, right? But block 2,
yellow.
there's just a better.
It's a yellow 6.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
There's just a better way to there are better cards in commons like what's the name of that card? Pack Hunt, for example. Serves the same purpose, and it's a 3-block instead.
Sorry, I'm confused.
You're confused.
Yeah. So on my phone it says we're not technically live yet.
What?
Yeah, but I had it.
Yeah, you had it up. Let me see on my phone if it says that we're live.
Because there's nobody in chat, and although I would feel like nobody's in chat, it happens. But there's usually someone chatting in chat.
Yeah, Brady's usually out here. Yeah, it says we're live.
Yeah, but click on it. Oh.
Yeah.
Strange. Okay, well.
Here, let's make a.
Did you link? Because I posted it. Maybe it's a specific link.
I will copy the
weird.
link.
That's so strange. Okay, well I'll like my my own.
Did you put it in the
Discord? Okay, well whatever. I guess
you're
we're
in
live.
the Maritime Discord.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
In where? In general?
No, in the video podcast discussion.
Ah.
Anyway, it seems like we're live, so let's just.
We are
keep
live.
going
We are
for it.
live.
All right, let's roll first. 3.
Nice.
The fact that I've even won with Brute once.
3. That's why we call Otter even.
No, this is fun.
Ooh, big
4.
upgrade.
See, this shit wouldn't happen if you said odd or even. This is way more fun.
That's true. Good point.
I will let you go first.
Okay, you're not going to let me agile wind up on turn 0. I get it.
Correct. Well, you can still do that.
I mean, I could. Just like agile wind up and pass.
Well, no, I'm not going to tell you how to play the game.
Well, what I'm going to do instead is... Do I want to let you filter out cards right off the bat? Yeah, Brute is a very, very, very foreign class to me. But I've been kind of...
Yeah, have you ever played Brute?
I've played Rhinar in Blitz once, and it felt unfair.
Okay, yeah. That's
when you
fair.
Blood Rush for 30 damage on turn 1, it's like, why does this class exist?
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm
just looking if I can Chromecast this to the TV, because maybe that will be better. You keep playing your turn while I figure this out.
Sure. Just thinking, I got a couple options here of what I can do. Let's discard Agile Windup, which will create. Yeah, good choice. Do you mind if I steal your tokens?
Yeah.
I forgot to bring mine. Thank you.
Go for it.
We get an Agility token and a Might token as well, which is on the back of What
are you looking for?
I guess Olympia never.
Oh
makes
yeah, I
Might.
don't. Yeah, they're specific to the deck, I think.
Yeah, they are.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
No.
so
you have to go buy a pack, I guess.
here, this will be my Might. My Might tokens.
No, Nicolas.
And I'm gonna use
How could you?
2 dice to indicate what's what here.
That's unreal.
And then I'm going to discard Mighty Windup to give myself a second Might token. And then I'm going to
I'm just waiting for you.
Arsenal and pass.
Oh, I think I got it. Oh. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
Am I crazy? Why can't I? What the? Okay, I'll figure it out during your turn, I guess. You did nothing, right?
Yep, I just discarded 2 cards.
To be clear, you did absolutely nothing.
I prepped a turn.
Okay. Play this.
Whoa!
One of each. Boom. Bada boom.
That's the one.
Then I'm gonna play Edge Ahead. So my next warrior attack gets +3, and I can wage a agility.
Whoa!
And I'm gonna come in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No go again.
Nope, but I will wager.
You will wager an
I
agility.
Will. Yeah, so either I get 2 or you get 2.
I'm going to give you 2.
Okay. Take
Sorry,
3.
Take 3.
So because of Olympia's ability, I have now won a wager.
You have won a wager and you make a gold. Oh, that's why.
Duh.
Duh.
Arsenal. Pass. I have 2 agility now.
Sounds great. Agility and 2 mights will pop.
Yeah. I have. By the way, I think this is the most since we started streaming that anybody has had armor. I have 8 armor right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. We're gonna start with a pack hunch, so I will intimidate you. This has go again. It's gonna be for 8 because of the 2 mights that are active. I guess we are gonna reroll 5s. This is 1, 4, 5, and 6. 2. This guy.
Okay.
So this is for 8. Go again.
I don't even need to use my cards from hand. What'd you get?
Take 2?
Yep.
And I'm then going to pitch this to play Bare Fangs, drawing and discarding a card. It's a hit, so I make a fresh might. And this, whoa, is going to be for a big 7. Forgot to crack flat trackers. That's a shame.
Wait, what? How do you have 4 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't you block with the card last turn?
I blocked with Rami.
Oh.
I also drew a card while you weren't looking.
Nobody's watching the stream anyway, so.
Not currently, but the VOD people will know.
The VOD. I'll block with these while I can. And I kind of feel I don't really need this specifically right now. So I'm going to block 4.
Take 3. All right. And pass turn.
Okay. So then, starting my turn, these pop. Get a resource from the Vega. Then I'm going to play Edge Ahead again. That gives me that. I just realized something. Okay. I'm going to come in for 5 with Go again. And I am going to wager an agility. And I have 2 floating. So strange.
I'm going to give you 5 here.
Blocking 5.
1 second, actually.
So I am wagering the agility, which you don't have yet. Okay.
You know what? I'm just going to give you 2.
Okay, sure. Take 3.
Yeah, you get an agility.
Yay! And I get another gold. Does you know that gold is a payoff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, might as well crack that gold.
Which breaks the chain.
Yeah. Coming in for Centauri for 2.
No blocks.
Yep.
Any reacts?
No. Pass.
Okay.
Oh!
Whoa! We're going to start with a lead with speed. Create a fresh agility, and I have a might that's going to trigger, so that's going to give +4 technically to my next attack, and I have an agility token. 2 floating. Steal your dice. 2 floating, and then we're going to do... so that's for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm so paranoid about all this. Okay, we're good. Okay. So for 7.
Yeah.
It does not have Go again currently?
No.
Oh, it does have Go. No.
No, I have no floating.
Okay. I'm going to block 4.
I will give it Go again by discarding Agile Windup, giving me a fresh might and a second agility.
Sure.
So it has Go again.
So
and
that took 3?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just being watched right now by cells. I'm going to cast Bones.
All right, you opened that. That's why I
Yeah.
KO. I was like, what?
Reveal the top 6 cards. Hit. Ooh, no. Well, I already have the agility, so it's fine. Hit. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
One miss.
I will have 6 might tokens. I'm gonna shuffle these.
Yeah, third agility.
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that it's. Oh, I thought it was if you reveal
It's so
6
busted.
or more. Yeah,
No.
it's very busted.
Fortunately for the rest of us, it is.
Put this at the top. Arsenal this guy, and then.
Man, we are so not prepared today.
No.
Jesus. Okay.
3, 4.
So agility pops.
Yes.
I'm gonna start off with. Oh, I fucked up my resources.
Oh no.
Lame.
Should have cracked flag trackers.
Very strange. I'm gonna play Hold'em. Next thing is +3 and wager a vigor.
Yeah.
Come in for 5.
With an agility, right? So you have go again.
So just have go again. I was thinking whether I want to wager. Yeah, I'm gonna wager. Make you waste cards from your hand. Oh, that has temper.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's 2.
Thinking. Yep, that's it. I will take 2. Or take 3.
Take
Apologies.
3. So I win a wager and I get a vigor.
Yes.
I will then come in. Come in for 2.
No blocks.
You're at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ow, ow. Both these break. So, 3 agilities and 6 mites will pop.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my first attack has 3 times go again.
If it doesn't already.
The sequencing is so important here.
I could imagine.
Oh Lord. Okay, let's do Bare Fangs. I will draw a card and then discard a random card. If a card with 6 or more is discarded this way, it gets +2. So this is going to be for 12 minimum and maybe 14. So do you want to roll to decide which card?
Just this one.
Just that one? Was it the card that I wanted you to banish? It was.
You
So-
mean discard?
Discard, yeah. So this is for 14. Go again.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, it's okay. I can block 5.
Oof. So you're taking a big 7.
9. 14 minus 5.
I saw
right?
12 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes. You take 9.
I'm taking 2. So I take 9.
Yeah. And I have 1 floating from that because that was 2. So 1 floating. Let's map this out here. Let's do claw for 3. Go again.
Oh, because you discarded from this.
Mm-hmm.
I think you got me. Block 2.
You got me.
1.
Pack hunt. Bear fangs. Ooh, a miss. Only for 6.
Yeah, I only blocked 2.
There was what, 14, 15, 16, 17, plus 6.
23.
Yeah, that's why Brute's shit, it's awful. Like, that's insane.
I fucked up my blocking.
Oh, did you?
The turn before I blocked with the blue, I should not have. Because then the difference is me going in, because I had, at the end of my turn, I had, where'd it go? Wage Vigor stuck in my hand. So if I had extra blue, I attack with Wage Vigor first, and then attack with my weapon.
Yup.
So that's another extra 7 damage.
I would have had to at least block with these 2.
You would be dead.
No, because I would have blocked with these 2. I'd be up 1, up 2. It'd be even more than that.
So you
because you wouldn't have gone Parry Blade and then that, right? You would have gone that and then Centauri Saber.
Yeah, but
instead.
so like you take the turn and you do -2 +5, so +5 damage. So you'd be at 2 if you didn't block.
Yeah.
I guess you weren't dead.
To be closer to death.
Yeah, that's correct.
Well, Kayush performs.
I also had a attack reaction in hand. Oh, that would have killed you. I forgot about the attack reaction.
Well, I was at.
It gives +3. So like you would have blocked. You would have probably not blocked because you don't die and then go +3. You're dead.
Yeah.
Classic attack warrior. Yeah, it's just man. I don't know why I blocked with the blue there.
That was a silly.
So,
and I
so
forgot
silly.
to pop flat trackers again. Like, I was playing it on the side that like there's no way you can block 20 plus damage and still survive. But I should still play it safe just in case.
Yeah, that's fair. Did you bring Altered?
I didn't. No.
Your prints look pretty good though.
They look fantastic. I think because I took a different card stock than yours. They don't feel that much different than these. They're definitely a little thinner, but they might be the same as yours.
What did you choose?
Because yours was color laser print 100 pounds. Mine was white cardstock 100 pounds. So it's the same size. It just was a different code. So I don't know if that means anything.
But they were still crisp?
Yeah.
The images?
Yeah, they look gorgeous. It's like I said, if we can talk about another different card game for a second, I don't know if I'll ever get used to the QR codes. They're
a little weird.
So jarring to me. Love the art though. It grew on me. At first I was like, and then like I held the cards in my hand. I was like, yeah. I like these. It's cute.
It's very like cutesy.
Yeah.
Without being childlike.
I had the biggest like internal like awe when like literally the point of the game is meet your friend before your opponent.
Yeah.
Like it's so cute.
Yeah.
You just go meet your little companion.
Like it's definitely gonna be my casual TCG.
I think so too. It looks very fun. I'm debating on like, cause there's a part of me, and I hope Russell doesn't watch this. A part of me doesn't want to try Star Wars Unlimited in case it's really fun because I feel like I want to support Altered more than I do for Star Wars Unlimited, and I'm not getting into 3 different card games.
Well, here's the thing with Altered, like you just print the cards.
Yeah.
Like I don't plan on literally buying packs.
No.
Personally.
Well,
unless if it goes big. If something happens in a year, but like I just don't like. There's 2 big TCGs right now that I just don't trust the companies. They have to prove to me, and I think in like 3 years is when I'd be like, okay, I'll jump in. Yeah. And that's Fantasy Flight and Bandai Namco for One Piece.
Yeah.
I just don't trust Bandai. They've made 3 to 4 different versions of Digimon and Dragon Ball. I'm like, I don't care how fun it is now. I know how they work. The second one of them drops in sales, they're gonna let that die. Yeah. And then 2-3 years later, they're gonna revamp it, and you can't use any of your old cards.
Did you see that they're making? I don't know if it's Bandai. I don't even remember the makers, but there's a new card game that's like all anime. There's like
Universes?
Bleach, like Hunter x Hunter.
It's an older one.
I thought it was launching in October 2024.
It's the thing. It's been a while before. It's just like that one's another thing where it was a card game before, but they're kind of like semi-soft launching a new version of it.
I see.
I don't remember the specifics, but it's like not fully brand new. It's because it's a universes system that's finally like catching up, and I think they've already made a set that's My Hero. I think that's already out yet. You can go first again.
I'll go first again. Oh,
maybe
Amelia's here. Hello, Amelia.
Actually, maybe you want to go first. Oh, I had this.
That you could have blocked with
With
my
a weapon.
claw. I mean, you'd be still dead. You were like 5 points over, I think.
Well, that's 2, and then I blocked 4 on your 6. I think I'm exactly dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was like, it's so tough to get
Audio's
past
quiet.
that.
Can you turn the dial?
Yes.
The gain.
I have won a game, Amelia.
We've only played one game, yeah.
I cast Bones JB for 23 damage in a turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty fun. If you would have been basically, I would have been a resource off to swing with claw as well because I had 2 reds and a yellow. So if I banished the yellow,
swing with claw.
No, because I banished or discarded
I
a
see
red.
what you mean. If you discarded the wrong one.
There were 2 cards that I wanted you to get rid of, and they were both the reds.
Gotcha. Amelia, were you there at the beginning when we explained our new system now with the winning and losing?
Yes, thank you.
Basically, we're not doing packs anymore. We're Nick's going first. We're doing allowances. So the winner gets $5 allowance to add singles to their deck from any set, and the loser gets $10.
Yeah.
We're trying to speed up the upgrade process because I realized we're on a timer. Mysteria is gonna come out in like a month.
Yeah, that's true.
And then there's like the new CC decks that I kind of want to like jump in there. Maybe want to do 1 week or 1 month doing this with the CC decks. That'd be cool.
It depends on the availability. It scares me that they say that it's going to be like highly limited in quantity.
They didn't say highly limited. What I'm guessing is that they're gonna do it in waves. They're gonna do a first initial wave and see how much it sells, and then they're gonna take those numbers and do a second wave.
I see. Okay, so we're gonna play the exact same turn that I did last time. I'm gonna discard both of these, get 2 agilities, and an agility and 2 mites, and I'm gonna arsenal and pass. I'm gonna arsenal this guy.
Oh, my feet are over here. And my hands are over there. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess I can ask for 9 cards. 9 powers worth of cards.
9 cards?
Maybe just do this. Maybe that's just safer. Yeah, that's just safer. Come in with Wage Vigor. With 0 float.
For 7?
For 7, and I will wager a Vigor.
Well, now you're scaring me because you said 9. I feel like you have an attack react.
So no, I could have played a pre-pump and done a different turn.
Or you're lying.
Oh, that wouldn't be very warrior of
Why
me.
the fuck you're lying?
Why you always lying?
So what's this turn looking like? I can do that.
Well, this turn's right here. I'm attacking for 7.
Stop.
Oh, I don't have the little cute mini tokens. Oh no. This is the quality of the stream has significantly dipped. We don't have mites. We don't have the proper things. You have to steal that from the store.
But hey, the setup was flawless.
I agree. But nobody's watching now, so it doesn't matter.
So you're waging, agility you said?
Vigor.
Vigor, okay.
It's literally in the name.
Yes. Reading the card explains the card.
Wow.
Yeah. That's it. I'm taking 5. Unless you got reactions.
Okay, that's crazy. Okay, go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Arsenal Pass.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's a podcast.
Let's start with a good ol' Rising Power for 8. I've not drawn a card, so it won't get a +1.
It does have go again, though.
It does have go again, yes. 8.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Take 1. I'm gonna crack the flat trackers to give myself a fresh agility. And then we're gonna go on a wild ride. Soo-wee! I'm gonna draw a card, then discard a random card. If it's a 6 or more, it has go again. Choose. It does. I get a mite.
So it comes in for 8 now?
Yeah. No, it's wild ride, so it's 6 go again.
Let's go again. You have 1 card? Nothing floating?
1 card. Nothing floating. No.
This one's stuck in my head now. I'll block 4. Take 2.
Arsenal and Pets.
Okay, so my turn of Vigor goes off. I'm gonna crack a gold. I'm gonna wage agility, and I will wage it.
For 5?
Yeah.
You don't have go again, right?
No.
I'll give you 3. Take those.
I'm surprised at how much defense you have without taking cards in your hand. Kind of blows my mind. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Here's Viagra. Good, +2.
+2, so I take 4.
Yeah. And I get a gelatai.
Yeah, from the wager.
And a gold.
And a gold. Wow. Both of these crack. And I will crack my Gauntlet of Might to give me a Might token. A fresh one. And I have an agility currently on the board. Could have probably blocked with this card, honestly. I should have. I just IP'd myself.
Got him.
Could have robbed you. Oh, no, because you attack react. Attack reacted.
Got him again, chat.
Rally the rear guard for 6, go again. Okay. Cast Bones. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 no hit, 5 hit, 6 hit. So I will have 6 and make an agility. Let me just see what's in here. Sounds
So you had a 1 mic before.
Yeah. I cracked the gauntlet.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense, just don't like it.
Oops. Let me keep shuffling now that I saw this.
And you want it on top?
No, it was a blue. I don't want that shit. That's it.
Okay. So agility goes off. I'm going to play wage agility. And I will wager. So 7 go again. I will wage an agility.
You shall wage an agility.
How difficult is your hero? Do you have the... Oh, no, you don't have the deck. That's true. Never mind. No, you gotta keep all the cards in your hand, but you're at 7.
Definitely giving you 1 here. It's like, how greedy do I want to play?
I mean, you already have 1 win under your belt. You just need 1 more, and it'll be your first official win. So you can be as honestly, like, I think you just be greedy. Because
Stop.
No, because worst case scenario, I win, and then you just get to play again.
That's true. That's true.
That's the thing with Magic. I always felt like on the second game, I was just like, I was gonna be greedy and just like you just go for the win because worst case scenario, you just play again.
Screw it. You've influenced me. I take 6.
Give it +3 to a 10.
Yup. So I take 9.
So I want to wager.
Yup.
And this is on the social agility.
Mm-hmm.
I'll close the combat chain.
Yes.
So I totally can force you to block. I'm just thinking whether or not I want to draw. Yeah, I'm gonna have extra resources. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw a card from the cold.
Mm-hmm.
Come in for 2.
And I will give you 2, so it goes to 3.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Take 1.
Yep.
Arsenal pass. All right. Kill me.
I'll try. All of this pops off.
Because you killed me like this last turn. So.
Let's start with Bare Fangs here. I'll have 1 floating. Draw and discard. Okay, there's one that I really don't want you.
The blue, basically. This is the +2, right? So
Yes, it's already at 12 currently. Literally playing the same turn as last time.
Yeah, discard this one.
Oh, you bitch.
So you make a second might.
I do.
Comes in for 14.
Yep.
Again. Unfortunately, I cannot just take
Go
14.
again.
Yeah. 4, 5, 6. Take 6.
Mm-hmm. Wild Ride. Yeehaw! No hit. No go again. I have no resources.
It's 4, 5.
Yup. Lethal.
Block 2. Take 3.
Mm-hmm. This time you survived the
Yay!
cast-on swing.
Huzzah! I'm the best. Agility?
Yup.
Hold 'em.
Hold 'em.
Next thing is +3. I may wager a vigor. And I will. I will wager a vigor. Actually, no, I won't. I just realized that you're at 1.
So it's 5.
Come in for 5, go again. I feel like this is where, like, if you didn't, you had to kill me that turn. Like, this is going to become really hard for you now.
I will give you 5.
Okay. 2.
I will give you 2.
Okay. So you don't have an agility, right?
No.
Okay.
No. Claw for 4. Thanks to the might.
Block 4.
Fantastic. It is destroyed.
Battle break. Yeah. Blade break. Blade break.
Oh no.
Edge ahead. Coming in for 4. Wagering a agility.
For how much, sorry?
For 4.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sure. Arsenal. You get a vigor.
I sure do.
An agility.
An agility.
You don't have a might, do you?
No. And you can take that right back. So I'm just gonna Arsenal pass.
Here, let's move this out of the way.
This is where I probably die.
Interesting. Lead with speed.
Yes.
Engage swiftly.
Yes.
Centaur Saber. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does this wager? No, it does not. It just gates go again if you block with an attack.
Gets go again if I block with an attack.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
It's almost guaranteed to get go again.
Wow. Looks like the deck was built that way.
I will give. I can't even. I'll give you 9. Goes to 9.
Mm-hmm.
It does have go again.
I will leave it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Oh, you do have a card in Arsenal. That's true. Let's move this out of the way so it doesn't accidentally touch it.
I'm gonna discard this to give myself a might and an agility.
Okay.
To you.
Alright, agility pops. Let's start off with a wage figure. 7 go again. I will wage.
7.
+3.
I get. Fuck. That was the wrong card. I get a agile agility.
You giving it plus how much you
Yep,
block
and a
for?
no block.
Oh, it's
No, I'm dead.
wait, why don't you block with the other non?
I did. No, I was joking. Because I'm dead already. I was blocking 7, and you pumped it.
Oh, you give it +3, so then it goes up. You then go up to 9, and then I block 10, and I'm attacking for 10.
No, I was blocking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was blocking 7 exactly.
Yeah, but don't you wait? Don't you have rally? Did I see rally there? Am I crazy?
No.
Oh, that's
yes,
not
you
rally.
are. That was my.
Oh my
hand
god!
here.
I thought I saw rally the rear guard. I was like,
No,
okay, fine.
no.
Well, anyway, I had +2 anyway.
Ah!
And it had go again, so I could just go okay,
Bonk.
swing.
Yeah, honestly, you forcing a card out of my hand on that turn, that won you the game. Because, like, I decided to get super greedy, and if I didn't have to block, I would have been able to swing with a claw on top of it. And you were dead.
Yeah, for sure. Well, no, that turn specifically, I wouldn't have been dead because I would have been able to block.
True.
I would have been a 1, but...
It's a lot scarier.
Oh, yeah. Now you get to choose. How's it feel to be this close to a win?
That has happened before. The first one was like this. Our very first game.
But did I play? Did I play KO as well?
And last week was like that too. You did play.
Well,
KO
we were
as well.
both playing Kasai, so it's not really that fair.
Yeah, we're playing. We're as fair as can get. Playing the same hero. Same.
No. As in like fair in terms of my chances of winning. Because you were clearly losing with Kasai, so it's clearly a hero thing.
Okay. Do I want me?
It's fair for you because you were losing, but not fair for me.
Back to normal.
Emilio doesn't want you to win, clearly.
Do I want you to go first?
Just double checking that the blue isn't back. It's weird that it happens so much.
I think I want to go first.
Still?
Yeah, because I think my chances of getting a cast bones on turn 0.
Yeah, you just draw more cards than me. That's fair. But I mean, you can go second and then just block out what I'm doing, and then you're like that many cards deeper.
Yeah. But then you set up an arsenal.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. I've played Brute a total of like 3 times in my life, other than Limited, which I've played KO a couple times. But if you look at my record at the Calling Hartford, you'll know exactly how well I play into Brute, as Brute, rather.
You top 8'd, right?
Yep, totally.
Top 8'd out of the 8 players of Canada that went there.
There were so many Canadians in Hartford, it was actually nuts.
I meant specifically like our maritime.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I think it was 8 people specifically.
Me, David, but he wasn't playing, he was judging. Me, David, Amelia, Michael, so we were 4 there, and then Bobby, Sidest, Marc-Antoine. We were 7.
Oh.
Went off.
If only I had shown. If only I had.
I know.
If only. Right, you said you started off, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna start by popping flat trackers, taking myself an agility. 6 players in our group. Yeah, 6 players playing and then a judge.
Oh, Amelia wasn't there. Amelia, how do you feel about 90 Day Fiancé?
Discard this. You get 2 mites.
The reason is because Nick was making fun of me because I had a bookmark of 90 Day Fiancé.
I wasn't making fun of you. You chose that I made fun of you.
I didn't choose anything.
I just pointed
I just opened up my Chrome and you were like, "Oh, guys, look at this loser."
Rewind the clip. Rewind the clip. I didn't say that.
There's absolutely no video evidence of you saying anything ever.
I just pointed out that you have a hot tab.
How do you know it was a hot tab?
Yeah, it's been clicked many a times.
Yeah, it was worn out.
Yeah.
The Google physical tab was worn out.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna play Engaged Swiftblade. My next warrior gets +3, and if it's defended by an attack, it gets Guggen.
Oh, shiza.
Coming for 5. You block with an attack, it gets Guggen.
That's what you think.
Hot tabs in my area. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Amelia, I don't watch TV at all. I watch it online. Ha 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 ha.
That's my turn.
I mean, ever since Board Miniatures started opening up boxes for Flesh and Blood, there's been a lot of hot singles in our area.
That is so true.
A lot of cards online too.
So if I do
4-4.
Yeah, I'll give you 2. Take trace.
Let's look at this out of my. Oh. Yeah, let's give it +1, I guess.
Oh, shoot. So I will take 4.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Then Arsenal. Yeah, we've. But I'm specifically talking about the singles he's been opening for a store. Not just like what we've opened. We've opened up Hot Fire.
Hot fire. Yes, what am I do? This all pops. I get go again. I get 2 mites. Lead with power.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1 floating.
Got 1 extra might as well.
Yes. So I will have a fresh one. So currently +5 to my next brute attack. And then 1 floating. Go up to 3 here. So that's going to be for 7, 11 in total.
Oh, because the 2, 3, 5. I see.
Yeah.
Go again.
Go again.
11. Go again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll give you these while I can.
While you can.
Block 6. Take 5.
Yep. And unfortunately, I can't make use of that go again. So I will.
Wait, is that attacking for 7?
7 plus 4.
Plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was plus 5.
No.
Oh.
Wait, no, it is.
It's plus 5. It's dealing 1 more damage.
1 more damage, yes. I can't math.
Jesus.
I cannot math. Actually, you know what? With my go again, I'll give myself
A might? Sure.
no, because I thought I had agility for a second.
So,
Boom.
yes, Amelia. So the idea is that every new set that has some kind of pre-constructed blitz deck or whatever will restart and go. So it'll be kind of like a cool way to document like which sets had better blitz decks and which sets were easier to go into for new players.
Yeah.
And the idea too is that depending on the CC decks, like how that's gonna work, it would be fun to see how easy it is. How easy it is to to do basically this idea with the precons. Okay. Leave with speed.
Yes.
Texas Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em.
Centauri Saber. It's coming in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will wager. A. Big gore.
Whoa. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I was retired from CC. No, I'm just taking a general TCG break for the month of March, and then I'm coming back in April. I'm just doing these because I like doing these. It's just fun.
How unfortunate.
I also do the GameZilla thing because I kind of run it, and I don't know that they'll be able to do it without me.
I'll block 6.
I will. +2 with 10.
So I take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So then I've won a wager, and I also get a Vigor.
Whoa.
What did you block with? You didn't block with an attack, did you?
I did, yeah. So I take 1 more.
Wow. Oops. Just double checking it was the wager one.
Yeah, this deck this time is feeling far weaker than it was.
Yes.
Just getting a bunch of reds. Like,
Or just no cast bones.
why just not play Dromai if I get all these reds? You know.
Not part of the content, my friend.
Claw for 6.
4 for 6. Honestly, like, I kind of feel like I'm not going to do double attacks for a while. Even this turn, like, I have an agility, but I don't necessarily want to attack with a weapon. So I'm blocking 4.
Yep, take 2. Oh, sorry. One more from the mite that was there.
11 all.
Ha ha ha.
All right. I have an embarrassment of riches now. 5 card hand. So I'm going to start with I'm boring you, Nicolas.
No.
I'm going to go with 7 go again. And I'm going to wager a Vigor.
Vigor. God, I asked for not full red hands and like, yup.
They're all blue.
Close to that. Yeah.
As long as they all block, it's okay.
I will give you 1 here. Just preserve life while I have it. I'll give you 7.
Sure. You get
A
a Vigor.
Vigor. Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm going to play Leap Speed.
Yeah.
So it gives me agility. I'm then going to come in for 4.
I will take 4.
You're at 11.
Mm-hmm.
This could be a greedy ass play. No, that's fine. Yeah, take 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Vigor and agility will pap. And I'm just going to claw you for 3.
Wow. 3 go again, huh?
Yep, I've been getting the worst hands known to mankind. My hand was agile wind up, agile wind up, agile wind up, wild ride.
I'll take 3.
Thank you for gracing me with your block. No block.
I suppose I will take 3. Yeah. I'll wage Vigor. Coming in for 7 again. With go again. I will wage. I will wager.
I'll give you 7.
I'll give you +1.
No! I take 1.
Are you blocking with an attack?
I am.
I also get an agility.
No!
I get both. Boom.
You're so rich.
Boom. And then I also get a gold.
Yes.
I'm Richard, and I think. So 2
so
floating.
rich.
So much gold. Yeah. Pop a gold. Draw card. That was a mistake. Come in for 2.
I will give you 2.
Yeah, I would have loved to have this next turn.
Hmm?
The wage, the upper hand, whatever, which is a
Oh,
0
yeah.
cost +3.
I'm just going to Arsenal pass.
Ooh. Okay. Pop. Pop. I'm gonna play
Cards.
correct. I'll play edge ahead. Next thing is +3 wager.
Yeah.
This is a agility. coming for 8. Go again. I can wager a agility and a gold, and I will do both.
I will give you 8, and we clash.
6.
6.
+1?
Yup. We
Haha, suck it.
That's fine.
Suck it, brute. Yeah. So you
So I
get a gold.
A gold and
I think it's agility. Yeah. Here's your agility. And
thank
here's
you.
your-
Wow.
Good job, buddy. Proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Wait, edge ahead.
Mhm.
Come in for 5. How many cards you got in your hand?
A whole one.
Okay, so coming for 5, I'm gonna wager a agility. Take 5. Oh God.
Got no choice.
Damn. All right, I get an agility and a gold. Damn. If it was just +1, 1 more damage.
1 more damage.
You get to draw a card now if you want to pop your gold.
I mean, yes, that will happen. I'll have 1 floating. Popping the gold.
You're welcome. This felt bad for you, you know?
Yeah, totally. And then I'm 1 off. Damn it. Because agility pops, bare fangs. Yup. So that's gonna be for 6, 7, 8. Go again.
And then you get a
1
might as
floating.
well, right?
Yes.
Wow.
If only it was a blue, I could have swung with the claw.
I'll block 1. Take 7.
Yep. The one gang.
I want all the cards in my hand. I'm gonna. Let's start with the pot of gold here. Why not?
Popping gold.
Then I'm gonna come in with a wage gold. I'm not gonna wager.
I mean,
So-
there's no point.
6 go again. Yeah, on hit I kill you. 6 go again.
I wish I had agility. I could use my this.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think it's Jover. And you 5. Oh wait, I'm dead.
Yeah,
Right.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, no, it's over. I will give you 8, I think, because this 5, 6, 7. I'll give you 7.
Sure. Yeah, let's go again.
3
Then it gets pumped up to 3.
to 3
You have a block effect there.
stays.
Nice. +1.
A 1. A 1 poke. Yep.
Undefeated!
This was by like every hand. I was like, I hate this. Every single hand that I
Yep.
drew, I
That's
hated
why-
everything that I saw.
It's like one of those things where I'm like, I hate it when it happens to me when I play Brute.
What was the hands coming at? Oh, Casmons was so far.
Yes!
Oh, it was at the bottom of my deck. My bottom 4 cards because I pitched this at the start.
Oh, look at that.
Ay,
Look
ay,
at you remembering
ay.
your pitch deck.
Yeah,
So
Trying.
spatial. So spatial.
Trying. Well, that means I get $10 to upgrade a deck because I can't stop losing.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. I was like, Nick just keeps losing. I would literally give him just any legendary he wants just for him to get a win at this point.
Okay, I'll say this. This felt way closer. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
actually
yeah, yeah.
felt like I was playing... That last game, I felt like I was right back on the Kasai seat. I was like, I can block 6 this turn. Great.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Yeah.
So, like... But the other 2 games, even before I got the Casmos was the cherry on top. But, like, they felt like... I was like, oh, yeah, I'm actually doing something here.
I mean, here's the thing. This kind of shows how powerful these blitz decks are because every single hero I haven't played Betsy yet, but every single hero up to this point has won.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, let's go to face cams. I think it's kind of garbage though. Yeah, I don't.
It's a little out of focus.
No, it's just blurry as hell.
Same difference.
Yeah, I guess it's true. Yeah, so like every hero has won except for Betsy because I haven't played it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a good sign. This is how powerful these Blitz decks are.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the new rules basically, Nick now has $10 of an allowance to buy singles to add to his pool. It could be for any deck he wants.
Mm-hmm.
But he has $10 if he wants. He can save it up for next time. But I think for the first few times, we're going to actually use it to upgrade our decks.
Oh, yeah, just get commons and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
I, as the winner, get $5.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where, like, I won't get $5 every time. Like, it's just like I have $5 and I can use it to, like, spend to buy cards for any deck. But, like, I won't get $5 extra next time. Like, it's just like, once I buy those cards, that's it.
Yeah.
So if I'm buying into Olympia, like, switching to a different hero, I'd have to, like, start over.
You lose that $5,
Yeah.
basically.
Unless they're, like, generics that you can use in every deck. But
Yep.
the idea is, like, kind of like, I wonder if I'm going to focus on a hero yet. I don't know.
I think I'm going to go back to Kasai.
Yeah, now that you have the $10, it feels like a pretty
Because when we were first theorizing about doing this, I, for funsies, spent $10 to upgrade Kasai, and it was basically the same thing as like what you would see a competitive Kasai list would be, minus like obviously Blade Flurry and Blood on her hands.
And all the L's.
Right, yeah, so Valiant Dynamos and all that, but like, it definitely felt like a really, really tight, like I could have a far more functioning deck.
Good.
That
That's kind of
blocks
what I
very
want to see.
efficiently.
That's the idea is that like I want to see how quickly these decks can become
Yeah.
fairly competitive, and I think like if you can do that with $5, that's great.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, or for $10, sorry, in your
For
case.
$10,
In $5, I don't know who I'm gonna play because I'd have to look it up. I feel like right now I've played everyone against except Betsy, so maybe Betsy is the one I go for
$5
because
into
I mean
Betsy.
she does need more help than other heroes, so maybe
Mhm.
she'll like really gain from. Because I'm thinking like just adding like Macho Grande, it's just like literally adding the
Yeah.
Guardian package for $5. Like maybe that's just worth it.
Because in the case of KO, I'm actually curious what would the $10 be spent for? Because I see a lot of these like Wild Ride is played
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
real KO list. Agile is played. Lead with Speed isn't. I've really grown to dislike that card like a lot. The buff is nice.
Even in Warrior.
Even in Warrior. Yeah, I don't like the fact that I don't know, like, if you compare this to something like Blade Runner gives me go again.
Yeah.
Lead with Speed, like, this game, if you look back at the VOD, I prioritized playing a 6-manable Claw with all of my cards to get the lead with Speed, to try to get go again on the next turn, with, like, no way to take advantage of that on the next turn when I drew up my next hand. Versus, I could have just spent like a card to play, keep my lead with Speed in Arsenal, and play like I think it was like a yellow Wild Ride. So it would have been 1 less point of damage, but I would have kept the buff, and at least it would have been like, because like the lead with Speed didn't end up doing anything at all. My agility token just kind of like came and went. I didn't have any resources to do anything
That's
with
fair.
it.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean.
I don't like the uncertainty of lead with Speed.
I think in Warrior it's better, but I see what you mean in Brute. It'd probably be quick.
Yeah.
Amelia brings up a good point. Reduce the pearls, but I think all the pearls you want to play. It's literally Wild Ride, right?
It's just Wild Ride and Pack Hunt, or not Pack, Bare Fangs, which I do absolutely want to play.
I mean,
those.
there might be some reason to get Bare Fangs. I don't know the list. I don't play enough Brute either to know.
Bare Fangs is definitely played in CC.
Okay.
KO.
Sorry, yeah. Okay. So maybe that's the thing. I'm like, I know Wild Ride for sure.
Yeah.
You keep.
Because like with $10, if I remember the prices correctly, I could technically just get 2 Blood Rush Bellows. Add to this list. They're about $5 a piece.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How about this too? What should we use as price determining things?
I think we use
Because we're up here in Canada.
yeah. So are we expecting that we're hustling for the cards, or that we're purchasing them retail? I think retail
That's
makes
what I'm
sense.
wondering. Like, I think if we're gonna do retail, maybe use TCG Player.
Like, do we use TCG Player US prices, because that's technically what they would sell for on like
on
like
the Discord.
Discord and stuff.
Yeah, because the Discord is like inconsistent. Because sometimes you'll only have something on sale and it's like 2 months ago, so like the prices are off. Yeah, I feel okay with using TCG Player.
Okay, and we're using US, so that would be like technically 70% from Canadian TCG. Canadian.
Okay, take a look. Let's do this live. How about this? Let's go over to let's watch 90 Day Fiance.
Take a little 90 Day Fiance break.
Let's do a live reaction. Come on, where are you? There you go. Okay, let's go to TCG Player. TCGplayer.com. So that's one thing I'm curious. Is there a way? Okay, so let's do Blood Rush, right?
Yeah.
Blood Rush.
It's all one word.
And I was checking if it showed up already. Blood Rush Bellow. Is there a way to tell whether or not it's already in Canadian?
Yeah, I believe there's a way to change the like way at the bottom of the page, maybe. No, there's not like a toggle for currency.
Oh, well, it says ship to Canada, but.
You see, like the white border is 640. Is that US or is that Canadian?
I mean, the normal one's 378.
That's not the market. There's listings that are 378, but the market price is 18.99.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, You can buy one technically for $5 right now,
which I think is pretty reasonable. I think that's about how I would expect.
How about
it to
we
be.
do this for our receipts that we have to prepare?
List in medium price. I mean, I don't think you need to show up receipts. I think like word of mouth. Like the idea is that we're not going to be, being.
Yeah, so
to each
what
other.
we'll do is we'll write down like kind of like
Sure.
This is how much I spent. These are the cards that I spent.
I could do a Google Doc. I love me some Google.
You love
Sheets.
you some Google Docs.
Yeah, I can make a sheet and then have both, like who won, how much we have left, and stuff like that. Yeah, I think using listed median price on TCG Player will actually work. I think that's
okay.
a fair.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Okay. And then obviously, it's always USD. That's what I thought, but I think it's fair to expect, our Canadian Discord, which is where most of us buy singles, to be about that same price.
Yep. They like. I think that's what most people do when they set up the prices. They just look at how much is this selling in USD. That's technically taking 30% off, 30% off the retail price.
Yeah. And also, like, one of the rules, like, we don't actually have to go and buy cards if we already own them. We just say that we bought them.
You have to.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to go and buy a 4th or 5th Blood Rush Bellow.
Yeah, well, what sucks for me, I'm going to have to go and chase around.
Yeah, you don't have much brute stuff, right?
No, I pulled a full Reinhardt deck. I pulled my Scowling, I pulled my Scab Skins, I pulled 3 Blood Rush Bellows, I pulled like everything that I need.
I have to buy everything.
I can't find my Blood Rush Bellows. I know for a fact, remember when we did the Welcome to Wraith sealed that one time? Me, you, Brady, Amelia?
Yeah.
I pulled a black border Blood Rush, can't find it. I only found a white border, and I know I pulled 2 white borders and a black border. So I'm wondering if my
Did you sell it though? Because that was a long time ago.
No. I never sold cards until like maybe like 3-4 months ago, because I was like, I have to hoard everything because I'm gonna play every hero.
Okay, that's fair.
But no, I lent them to my brother. That's the last time I saw them.
Oh yeah, he probably
my brother.
Yeah, your fake brother.
I've got brute stuff. Yeah, like I said, I should have technically everything. Like I could technically walk into nationals with like a fully decked out minus Apex Bonebreaker Reinhardt deck. I just don't know where my stuff is.
Okay. Well, yeah. So part of the deal is that like we'll have a sheet, and I don't know if I want to post it in the YouTube chat so people can keep track of what we added. I guess that'd be nice.
It'll be in the VOD. We'll describe probably at the start of the session, like this is what I got.
Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see how powerful our decks can get just from like $5 to $10.
I'm thinking that this is literally just because like I feel like most of our play group here, where even in the 3 stores that we play at, have mostly fallen out of love with Blitz, and I think that this is your.
I know, I love it.
I think this is your long con to get me to play competitive Blitz with you again, because you're gonna be like, oh look, you have like a $400 fully kitted out like Blitz deck at the end of this.
No, I think Blitz gets a lot of hate because people play CC, and I think there's an illusion when they play CC that like you have more choices. The game gets longer. It's like, yeah, but a lot of the key decision points are at points where you would basically play a Blitz game. I think Blitz is much faster, and some heroes shine more than others. But I think Blitz gives you a skill that I think a lot of people don't know very well, which is pivoting. You need to be very good at the pivot.
Yeah.
In
well,
Blitz.
Again, and also Brady, how dare you? I will forever be on the record saying this. I'm looking at the camera here. I miss Oldhim. I miss Oldhim because when Oldhim was in Blitz, it felt like CC. Straight up. Games were so long and the decks were way slower, and then I loved Blitz. That's mostly what we played when Oldhim was around. And then Oldhim LL'd, and so did Icelander. And then it's like matches are over in 3 turns. And I hate
Well, you haven't
that.
played Blitz in a while, though.
I have not. No. I have not.
And it's like, so I started doing for Blitz just to prove that point wrong was I was playing Fatigue Yoji, and we go to time every fucking round.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, so like this is what you want? And everybody's like, no, please, no. So now I play. I'm biased for Blitz because it's the only format where Runeblade's good.
Yeah.
I love playing my Briar deck list.
Your Briar Dick? I'm playing with my Briar Dick.
No, I love playing Briar. It's like the only time where I feel like Vincent's playable. Like
Vincent is so good in Blitz. So good in Blitz.
Yeah, but she still has the same issues.
Oh, I think Store Owner's trying to get in, join in on the fun.
Oh.
Are we breaking a box?
Well, these are your packs.
Oh, they're my packs.
If you want to open them live.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll open them live. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil.
So
Vincent has the same issues as CC, where she just has shitty turns and like inconsistency issues.
Mm-hmm.
But because you have less turns to play, she's less bad for less turns.
Michael, do you want to just come in?
I'm just watching.
Well, you're creeping. You can come in and watch.
It's alright. I don't want to bother you guys.
The only thing with Blitz is the room for error is 0. It's fun. Haven't lost since I bought Vic, but the variance just feels more punishing. I agree. You get like one bad turn, and then after that, the game is like over. I think that's why I don't hate Blitz. I love Blitz. I just no longer see it as a competitive format to me. Like in this current state,
I feel like it's so funny because like you're saying this after like Kano LL'd and after Shane LL'd, like all these very powerful decks have LL'd.
I literally, the last time I played Blitz was when old Kasai just LL'd. It was like that skirmish season.
Yeah, like so like I feel like Blitz is very different from what people remember. Decks are more powered down. Like Victor is like pretty king.
Yeah,
he's really good.
Well, I'll give you.
I mean, did you see the top 8 for the Blitz event?
No.
Like Brody Spurlock got first with Victor. Like it was top 8, and there was 8 completely different heroes, 8 different classes.
Oh wow.
It's super diverse in Blitz.
Well, it's just like CC. The game's in such a healthy spot right now.
I agree. I feel like people need to give Blitz a second chance.
I agree. I personally present me a Blitz and a CC deck and say which one you want to play. I will always play CC. I'll never get sick of that game.
So you can play Dromai in Blitz, or you can play Kano in CC. Which one are you choosing?
Probably Kano and CC.
Fuck! I thought I got him.
No, Dromai isn't very good in Blitz. But honestly, there's going to be a world where that's going to be my only way to play Dromai soon.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to be in my spot where...
Yeah, I'm going to stop teaching on Thursdays so I can keep playing Dromai on Thursdays.
But yeah, I can see... The thing is with the 0 thing, is like... Because of the lower life totals, I can see that being true. But there are times in CC where I think you just have more turns to realize that you made a mistake a fuck ton of turns ago, and it's just taking your opponent longer to kill you.
Sometimes.
I think it's just there's times in Blitz where I'm like, cool, I'm happy this ended now, and I didn't have to waste 15 minutes of my life.
Yeah, certainly.
And that's where I'm like, I think there's times where like because CC has more life and more time, people have the idea that you have longer time to do your thing.
Yeah.
But I think it's an illusion where you're like, you already lost the game 2-3 turns ago. You just didn't realize it yet.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people think of Blitz as like a stepping stone to CC, which is very
That's the other thing
not.
too.
It's very much not. It's its own game. It's like, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the faster pace, like kind of like 15 to 20 minute games where like you're okay with having a very small margin for error because that's what excites you about TCGs is those very quick kind of like think on the spot, every little decision matters, or do you prefer a more like tactful game that takes a longer amount of time to fully realize? Like if you're playing, for example, like a more like Dromai, like you get so much more time to build out your board and to really like get to set up the game plan that you have in mind. In Blitz, if you play Dromai and you get CNC pummeled twice in a row, like
I mean, illusionists do have. So it's funny. Yeah, Blitz is a breeding ground for more aggro decks. That's true.
It is
for sure.
It asks for it, right?
Yeah.
So if you prefer that play style, I can see people preferring Blitz over CC certainly, because it's like with 5, for example, which at a certain point was king of Blitz for a second too, and it's like, do you want to take 45 minutes to win a game, or do you want to take 10? Then play Blitz. Like you're gonna get the same enjoyment out of the game.
Well, the thing
you're
is
just gonna get there way quicker.
I actually think like the consistency can be so. Like there are times where I play Blitz, for example, and because I know there's only 2 copies of cards, like I know they will have less powerful turns if they haven't had them already. Like if someone's already went off and I've survived it, I'm like I'm good because I know they're probably not gonna get their other card later.
I have the same thing with CC though. If you get through like 3 blood rushes, you're like, whew, okay.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you've also have to survive 3 blood rushes.
Yes.
Like it's like
good point.
Okay, so it seems like you're gonna open up some packs now.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna open up some packs. Let's hope. So this so far, this has pulled nothing good, and this is it. There's nothing left in here.
Okay.
So this is my
Let me
chance
see if I
to
can,
pull some fun stuff.
Oh, this is literally the same thing. Let's do this, and I'll zoom in.
Look at my vein, Jesus.
Zoom in on the vein.
Gonna refocus that guy.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So Smashback, Alehorn. Yeah, I just have to angle it differently. Wallop, Agile Engagement, Wild Ride, Concuss. We normally don't care about these commons, but these are the final 6 packs of the box. So we're going to be a little more tactful. First rare, Rawhide Rumble. Ew, get that out of here. Money Where Your Mouth Is, and then some tokens. I'm not even going to say the name of that weapon.
Result that go first I can really answer in decks and Blitz. That's true. I mean, I tend to not want to play the decks that would lose the turn. You know what I mean? Like, that's the other thing, too. I feel like I don't know. I played Yoji, which is super fatigued, which doesn't care. And then I've played Vincent and Briar, which kind of also don't care. I don't know.
First rare.
But I have been on the receiving end of a crazy dash turn.
I'm sad.
Speaking of mech, I literally was going to bring up the fact
so
that...
funny.
I don't think you can see that. Yeah, I think the only thing you see is that.
You saw when I pulled it. It's a big, sad pile of garbage. Ugh.
But yeah, there's some crazy dash turns where they start with Pounder and you're like, ugh, that's gross.
Yep, you're like, GG's. Thank you for 17 damage on turn 0. Money Where Your Mouth Is. Vigorous Wind Up. I didn't realize, remember how I played this in my Dromai UPF deck?
Mm-hmm.
When I was building the KO deck, I have this in cold foil.
Ooh.
I didn't bring it. The one time that I'm going to play the equipment, the legs equipment. Nothing. We're halfway through. I think this box, along with the other box that I've purchased, is just hot doo-doo trash. Although the other one gave me 2 Shift the Tides of Battle. That was nice.
That's pretty nice.
One RF, one non-foil.
That's pretty good.
This one gave me Tenacity, which is not expensive, but a nice card. But nothing else. No, a cold foil. I did pull my cold foil already. Clash of Vigor, Colossal Being, Mighty Windup.
Oh, Rhinar.
Yeah, I gotta say, opening Heavy Hitters, it's a really fun set, but I've got squat from that.
I feel like that's just this. After having played for like a year and a half at this point, I feel like that's just a cycle that everybody goes through. Everybody goes, I'm excited for this new set, best set ever, and then they open it, and then they open it for like 3 months, and they're like, I'm bored of this set now.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting bored of opening this set.
And then, because things aren't shiny and new, and then the new set, and then just before a new set comes out, everybody's like, oh, remember the set that came out like a year ago? Man, that set's so fun. It's so I don't remember how fun it was to open, you know. Right now, so I think it's Dynasty is the one that everybody's like, ooh, man, Dynasty's so fun to open.
And people love to shit talk Dynasty when it first came out.
So I think it's just kind of like cyclical.
I understand it though. They did 2 Volcor sets in a row. It's kind of ballsy from a lore perspective.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean I also come from Magic, which used to do 3 sets in one setting.
This is the big hit, guys. Evo Magneto.
Fun name.
It is a fun name.
Fucking name. I think it's a 10 out of 10 name. Evo Magneto, that is sick. That is a funk song.
It is a funk song, and I want nothing to do with it.
All right, sorry, we had a different screen. Let's read chat now. Rip. Okay, let's put that on screen so that people can see that. Rip. As a person who main Dash, who was a premier Blitz deck, I'd honestly just rather play Vic's Fridge. It consistently feels better. Yeah, it's far more consistent. That's absolutely not trash. 2 shifts. Okay, so my value of trash is how much money did I make back from this box? 2 shifts gave me a whole $20 back at the time from my box. Everything else was like I'm saying that like from everything that I've opened, I've probably pulled like 20% value from what I've spent into this set, which is insane. Bad luck. Well, no, I think that's normal. You're just now coming down to our level, to the mortals. Your packs have been hot.
They were pretty hot for a while.
You're like the only person I've ever known that was like up on TCGs.
For the first like 6 months of playing the game, I was not only up, I was like 3 times.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. But it's moved on to other people now.
Yeah, Cody especially. Oh my goodness.
That man is opening just his own like collection of cards.
Speaking of hot cards, I just want to see if I can make this announcement right now.
About the booster box thing?
No. He's not messaging me back. I'm trying to get some footsteps. No. I'm trying to get some footsteps.
Really?
For 120.
So the footsteps is a gamble. I have an inkling in my balls that I think it's going to be in Mistveil, sorry.
There's a chance, but mine will be shiny.
Okay. Mine will be $50.
Yeah. Good point.
So if I want to play it.
Yeah. And if new what's her name? The Blusionist? Amara. If Amara will even run footsteps.
That's the other thing too. But I think we love feet on this channel.
Yes.
I mean, I think Prism's good enough. I think Prism's very good right now.
Which is like I see the way that Prism is at now, and I can see a world where I play Kasai for a couple months, and I'm like, I miss Illusionist, and then I just go to Prism. Yeah. Right? So I think that no matter what, I might lose out on like $70 of value from preemptively buying the footsteps if it's going to get reprinted in part the Mistveil. I'm okay with that. That's a risk I'm willing to take on the off chance that it goes up, which would suck.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're planning to, then that's fine. I think you just get them. Don't play the game, right? Storm Striders, other than that Cold Foil Assassin Elves. Yeah, Storm Striders are a hard sell for me. I borrow yours because I'm like... It's funny, I bought an eye for Kano, but I didn't want to buy Storm Striders.
That's funny.
Because I think like
eyes... They're very cheap now, too. They're like $50.
They're not 50.
I've seen them on sale for 50.
If they're 50, I would buy them. I think they're still around $100.
Oh, God, no. 70 at the very most.
Really?
70 at the very most, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe,
Maybe I'll look into that then.
Yeah. No, they're not crazy expensive anymore.
Because I was playing Kano for the RTN, and then I kept losing at your house.
Yeah.
I kept doing like I went to 2 or 3 armories and did fairly well. I think it was like X1 out of the 3 armories I went to.
Oh my God.
Kano.
And then at my house, you just never won.
Yeah, but I never played against you guys at the armories.
That's true.
Which didn't help.
That's true. So look at this. Do you see the pattern that I'm seeing here? It's like very...
Oh, like the color?
Yeah. I wonder what that's all about. Can I see? Let me bring it.
Yeah, you can kind of see that.
This is so...
Where my finger is. Closer. There you go.
You want to focus on that?
No.
No.
Okay, fine.
No, you can see it from here. You don't have to. You can see it from here.
Yeah, it's strange.
I wonder why. What's the difference? They're not flipped or
See,
anything.
Amelia says starters are still over $100.
I don't believe it. Let me go in the Discord right now.
I have the TCG player right here. Storm Strider. Let's see who gets to it first. TCG player saying $70. So.
Yep. So let me go here on Discord. If I were to buy my good friend JP a gift right now and buy him
My
Storm
birthday is
Striders.
Friday.
It's this Friday.
Oh, so
I was gonna ask you. I knew it was soon, but 5 days ago, Storm Striders for $90. 75.
Oh.
12 days ago.
Okay.
105. Man, that's a swingy price.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's what I've been seeing. So I think it's just because
75 here.
the thing with
70.
The thing with Blitz, okay, so I would say, yeah, that makes sense. The thing with Blitz, too, like, kind of wrapping it up to our first, the other conversation we had, I think because there's less pro tournaments of Blitz, there's, like, no meta.
Yeah.
So I feel like if there was, like, stuff like Storm Charge would probably go up because Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
I think Emperor is, like, one of the top decks.
I agree. And I think if I go back in Blitz, Emperor is going to be my hero.
Yep.
I love how wacky he is. You can really pivot hard, like, into any strat.
I had so much fun playing against Emperor as Briar.
Mm.
That was such good games.
Who was playing Emperor? Cody?
I think it was Cody.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Cody's the only other local Emperor player.
I know. Brady, your baby might have the same birthday as me.
Oh my goodness, that's true.
Yeah.
If the baby's born a little early.
So tell Megan to hold it in for a couple days.
Yeah, hold it in.
Hold it in.
Hold it in.
You gotta try Shiana. I mean, Shiana is every deck, to be fair.
She's like 2 cards of every deck.
Yep.
I had mental gymnastics thinking of like Dromai's spec and how bad it is, and I'm like, I wish
What's
Dromai
Dromai's spec?
Red Hot.
That's a Dromai spec?
It's not
Wow.
even her spec. It's her and Fies. They can both run it. She doesn't have.
It's both?
Yes.
I've never heard of that
She
before.
doesn't have. Let me double check here. I believe it is
It's about nonsense.
Red Hot.
We need someone off screen to check all our weird
Yeah, Jamie.
blood takes.
Check Jamie.
Jamie,
Yep. Dromai or Fies specialization.
Strange.
And Dromai doesn't have a spec. She shares one with Fi. That's it.
That's interesting. She doesn't really need one. I mean, technically all of her dragons are
No, but I
specs.
wish that she had one. That'd be fun. It signals to me, though, that we're not reliant on the spec to make the deck good, which means likely the next Draconic Illusionist will probably use a lot of the same card pool, which is nice.
I mean, only if it makes Ash.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be kind of crazy if there's a new Draconic Illusionist that does not make Ash.
They doing this just out of spite for Sweeping Blow to be mainboarded again. Because it's like, everyone's like, it's below rate, it's garbage right now.
But here's the thing, I feel like if they wanted to make it, I think it would be honestly bad if they did this, but if they changed it so that like the hero doesn't make Ash on its own, but then they printed like one of those like 0 cost Ash that removes Phantasm for all the dragons, so then that's how you do it, so you have to have 3 dragons and 3 Ash, almost like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fusion kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which sucks. But I think if you remove the Phantasm, it might be good enough. Like, if you give those Ashes go again, like the ones that you have from your deck, so you play the Ash, play to the Dragon, that's 2 cards from your hand. But, I mean, it not having Phantasm is kind of fucking busted.
Yeah, they might just pivot into making her way more, way slower of a hero. Because it's about fishing for the Ash, pitching the dragons, going to second cycle, getting the dragons after the Ash is on
and
board.
it's also super card dense. Like, you that is so many cards on your deck that do nothing. So I think that's what makes it fair, is that your deck is 30% absolute garbage.
Yeah.
Instead of like, oh, it's all gas. I'm just playing 5 plus dragons.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what a Redline basically feels like.
Dromai Fry spec, it's bad.
It's not bad. It's a win more. It's so good, but it only works when you're already winning. So, I mean, you can say that that's bad technically, but, like, there are situations where you ignore my my Ashwings.
I ignore
I'm
you.
banking this in Arsenal. And then I go Ashwing, 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 Ashwing. Great. I have a 7 Draconic Chain Link, red hot with a flame scale pitch.
Yeah.
And then it attacks for 4, 7 on top.
Yeah, but
right?
the thing is that you're already attacking for 7.
That's what I mean.
That's why it's like you're already winning.
It's not a bad card. And in fact, I was looking in the Mara Discord. Every time a new set comes out, they always try to make red hot work in a way, but it never does. It never makes it in the cut.
Oh, that could be cool too. So it's like her ability is that you get to actually search your deck for the specific Ash.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. So then, like, you get like if you've pitched 2 red cards from this turn, then you can activate her ability, kind of deal. That'd be cool.
Either that or a Rake the Embers. That's just like Ash instead.
Well,
of
I mean,
just...
Rake makes.
No, but
it's right?
Rake is Ash negative. But you could technically just play Rake to get the 2 Ash. But I'm saying a card dedicated to just like
make 3.
3 block, make
Zero cost.
3 Ash or something.
If we're talking about a really future thing, because there's still going to be an Illusionist coming out.
Yeah.
Dromai has to LL and then all this stuff. I would be very mad if Dromai or a future Draconic Illusionist gets a card that gets her free Ash to that degree, and then we can't have a similar thing that gives Runeblade for Vincent. I'd be very mad.
Yeah.
As 0 cost, give 3 Runeblades with Gogan, or Rune Chance with Gogan. Oof.
Yeah.
Busted.
I am very, very excited though to see what they're gonna do with Draconic Illusionist post Dromai, because to me it's like every card is so catered to exactly how Dromai works. I'm like, how the fuck do you design a hero that uses the same card pool or a lot of the cards from the same card pool, especially the dragons, and how do you make it work? Like I'm so there's different solutions, but like I'm just like I don't know where to take it from there. I know that it's going to be significantly worse, though, than Dromai currently is, because I remember watching this interview where they were talking about the Fab 2.0 heroes and how, like, Icelander was like James was saying, Icelander is the last hero that broke our modern philosophy for heroes, because it gives you, like, action points at the wazoo for free, basically, by being able to play on your opponent's turn.
Right, yeah.
So he was like, I don't think there's anyone else that currently is, like, other than Icelander, that currently breaks our new vision. And it was another developer and Brian Gottlieb, and they literally said at the same time, Dromai. And then James White was like, no, and went on to explain why.
I disagree with him, though.
Yeah, because his reasoning was that it's very easy to deal with the way that she gets free go again. Quote unquote. Exactly. It's very easy for some heroes.
But it's just like, it's not really that easy when you have to spend cards.
Yeah.
Like this thing, it's like other cards that have go again, you're not spending cards to stop that go again. It's like it's a loop the opponent has to jump through to get their own go again. But with Dromai, it's a hoop that I have to jump through to stop the go again.
But that's like where a lot of people they think of Dromai as being too busted for that. But it's like, if you look at all the cards, let's assume that every card gets popped the moment that they're blocked, right? They
it's just
are
like every card.
so below rate. So insanely below rate.
Yeah, but that's the moment it's not.
Exactly.
It's exponential damage.
Yeah, it adds that variance of like, do you have it? Do you have the way to deal with this or not?
Do you have your shots or your passport?
Exactly. So like, I disagree with a lot of the discourse around Dromai. I agree with some of it. I think that she is fine as a hero. I think that her power comes from people not knowing how to deal with her, because whenever I play against people who know how to deal with Dromai, God, sometimes I'm like, thank God I enjoy playing this hero, because holy fuck, this feels bad. This feels so bad.
Flashbacks to when I was...
her attacks are not above rate.
No, I was talking about Prism.
Oh, okay.
Prism
I was
like
gonna say her attacks that are above rate are generic, like Ravenous Rabble and.
No, she's talking about Prism.
Yeah. Prism is. Prism who high rolls you is like, that's a deck that feels bad. It's like presenting like a 3-card 20 damage.
As a Guardian player, the Spectra Prism is horrifying.
Yeah. Which is why people are saying that new Prism is going to go into auras. I don't think so at all, because all the auras are all Spectra. So like, So, yeah, that's gonna be a nightmare.
Oh, I mean the Blutionist.
Yeah.
No, I think their Spectral Shield is probably good.
I think that too.
I think it's like, because I mean, every new card has been based off of, like, if you look at Dynasty, a lot of like little trinkets that they've added in Dynasty like came up later.
Yeah.
So it's like that's kind of like their their blueprint. Oh my god. For like what they're gonna do, kind of preview, and so all their stuff was like, this gets a bonus if you have a Spectral Shield. So that's what I'm guessing.
I can imagine also getting some sort of Rune Gate ability. If you control 3 or more Spectral Shield, this card is free or whatever.
I don't think so because that seems busted.
I mean, it's
compared to Rune Chance, because the Rune Chant one, I have to take a card out of my hand.
Yeah.
So I'm IP penaltying myself, and then on top of that, like,
easy. She's intellect 3.
No, but like the problem is that like Spectral Shield inherently is so fucking busted.
Yeah.
Like I get to just like prevent 3 damage while doing nothing.
I think it's gonna be, the deck is all gonna be about Spectral Shields and making fun things with Spectral Shields, like sacrificing them to make something, or when they're destroyed, they do something such as like pinging for an arcane, or like.
I mean that exists already.
It does.
And it's busted.
It does. So yeah, it is.
It was busted. Part of her crazy plan where you're like, cool, you attack me for 5, I take no damage, you take 5 damage.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, when
so
I was
good.
playing against Gwen as Bolton the other day, I threatened, I think it was something like 6 or 7 damage on my turn and took 9 from just trap, like everything.
The traps are pretty brutal.
Yeah.
All right, we got lots of chats here. Coach David about the high roll on Monday. He was gonna sack an angel and ping me for 1 and destroy instead of sacking 4 Spectral Shields and having me take 4. I was like, dude, the fuck. Pretty sure it's gonna be a ward. Yeah, that's true too. Because they had in Dust Till Dawn the headpiece that cared about ward popping.
Yeah.
And then in Dynasty they had a chest piece that cared about ward popping.
Yeah.
So I think that you're right. I think it's gonna be both, because also in Dynasty they said like there's that pouncing lynx that gets not pouncing lynx, but they had this tiger that like gets go again if you control a Spectral Shield. So it's like shit like that, where it's like a 0 for 3 and it gets go again if you
all the illusionist cards from that set were all about Spectral Shields too,
exactly.
so.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be a Spectral Shield hero, and I think you're right about ward. Maybe they have something else that has ward instead of Spectral Shields.
Give us more Mirage cards. I find that's an interesting mechanic. It sucks that Flicker Trick did not. It's it's Phantasm, but for blocking instead. If you block a 6 or more attack.
Oh, cool. Yeah. That works too. I'm okay with that too. Yeah, like what's it called? Passing Mirage? No.
Flicker Trick.
Flicker Trick. Yeah. That's cool too.
It failed miserably. Like Flicker Trick is good against Ninja, but it's still such a risky.
I mean, it's risky, but I think it's just like, if you have enough of those, like they'll accidentally do one that's too good.
Because like for example,
that's usually how it works.
That's true. But like example for Ninja, if you play against like Katsu especially, and they have breaking scales, like you're always gonna lose value on your block, because if you block with this and you make them pop the Flicker Trick or so I mean it makes one of the things useless. I guess the other ones are a little more fair. But
it'd be interesting that instead of like, now we're just freaking going off like a big off tangent. It'd be cool if it was, instead of Phantasm, it just gets a debuff. So it blocks for 6, but then if it's 6 or more attack, then it blocks for 4 instead.
Or 3 even.
Blocks for 2.
Fuck it, blocks for 1.
Yeah, blocks for 0.
Which is what it's at currently.
But it's still technically. Okay, whatever. We're going off a tangent.
The ultimate tech is you block with only Flicker Tricks or Mirage cards, and then the Katsu tries to get you with the Tenacity, and you're like, you bitch, you popped all my defending cards. They no longer exist. So it's just a 2 for 0.
What?
Because Tenacity is, you get +1 for each blocking card on the combat chain.
Oh, yeah, you got him.
Yep.
Freaking got him.
Ultimate tech.
And then you're like, I die.
Yeah, die because you had 15 block on the table, but now you have none. And the Tenacity kills you for 2.
I mean, they have ward. That's true.
Yeah. And non-spectra auras, like there's auras that stick around for a turn, right?
Yeah. I can see. I'm excited to see. I'm hoping that it's a bad set.
Spectra, no.
Because my wallet needs a break.
I agree, because that's gonna be when like we're going to Niagara Falls for nationals.
Well, you are.
Yeah. And Sleep Token's gonna be around that time too.
Yep.
So like, yeah, definitely don't want to spend a lot of money, but I no matter what, I'm excited for this new set. I think especially if we get the Belusionist, it's gonna be great. I think I'm just gonna go into the singles this time. Like I don't think, especially since going to nationals, it's the same situation as Heavy Hitters. I was planning on buying a couple boxes, and then I went to Hartford and ended up opening about a box's worth of cards. Yeah. So same thing for nationals. Part of the Mistveil is going to come out, and then
drafts,
I'm
right?
going. Yeah, exactly.
Well, 6 total, 3 on day 1, 3 on day 2. But
yeah,
I don't think your first national is going to be day 2. I don't believe it.
I'm so bad at limited too. Like I'm just going there for vibes. Honestly.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's true. You have to execute again.
And I'm going to go to there's probably going to be like the
side events and stuff.
Yeah, the Super Armory or something like that going on. So
yeah.
So yeah, and again especially with Heavy Hitters, I've spent in a lot of money on Heavy Hitters and gotten like I had to buy every card that I need except for Shift the Tides of Battle. Does that justify technically spending what more than that, $300 or whatever on packs? Like fuck no.
Yeah, that's why. Well, I mean, welcome to my world. I don't think I've opened up. Okay. To be fair, I think the only thing that I've opened up that was worth it was a cold foil Creepers.
Mm-hmm.
But I already had a Creepers. Yeah. So it's kind of like
you made $120 from it though.
I guess that's true. That's true. But then I spent it immediately and bought an extended art Diadic Carapace or whatever.
So that means you pulled a Diadic Carapace.
But I already had one before. Like I had to buy mine. Like I bought almost every L I own. I've bought except for Eclipse, which I've opened twice.
Oh, rough.
And Cold Foil Creepers. And I've also opened up a Flicker Trick, which was my second one.
Flicker Trick?
Flicker Trick.
Like the Mirage card? That's not legendary.
No. The assassin one. We throw daggers.
Oh, Flick Knives.
Flick Knives. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, I've opened up Flick Knives. It was the second one after I've already bought. So, yeah.
Also, probably one of the cheapest legendaries.
That's the other thing too. I was like, I still have it in my binder.
I think the only thing that would have hurt even worse is if like you pulled like a diadem right after opening one.
Like an extended
art. That card is like $15 right now.
An extended art? No.
No. Just like the normal.
Well, yeah, no. That's why I stopped buying Dust Till Dawn because I was trying to foil out Vincent, and try to get the extended arts, but I'm like, it's the losses are brutal.
Yeah.
Like it really sucks opening up that set.
Heavy Hitters, yeah. Heavy Hitters was pretty big ups for you. You got really good cards. You opened a lot more boxes than I have, and your box or your case too was so good that you got from Connecticut.
Oh yeah,
mine was Dookie. Got straight Dookie, but that's okay. I love Heavy Hitters. It's a really good set. I think it's gonna go down as one of the best Flesh and Blood sets,
especially for limited.
For limited.
And it does feel good to open. Like there's so many highs.
Yeah.
That I think happen enough to people really like opening it.
And
like the Marvels are so nice.
On top of that, it supports Rhinar. That's already a very performing hero. KO is one of the most performing heroes. Victor is one of the most performing heroes.
Yeah.
So is Kasai. I don't see a world where Betsy's going to be good until Bravo LLs, but Olympia I think is going to be top of the chain the moment he gets an expansion slot card.
Olympia's close.
He's already very good. I think he's going to be crazy.
I think every hero won an RTN.
Mm-hmm.
Except,
nope,
actually, I don't know that. Did Reiner do? Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Reiner did. I think every hero won an RTN. That's incredible.
Like Heavy Hitters is genuinely such like the set feels fun. Limited is fun, and all the heroes are good in their own respective fields, except for Betsy. Sorry, Betsy, but
yeah. Then the Betsy deck's funny enough. I was looking at it as like I was thinking about a Bravo fatigue list like this, and then someone just put in Betsy, and you're like, you know what? It makes sense because like you get to now give overpowered to Command and Conquer, which is pretty busted.
That's true.
Which is gross.
True. It's just there's times where I've played against Betsy that I'm like, man, overpower, or like even Victor where he's like 10 overpower, and I'm like, great, I have D-React and then something else that I can block with. I'm already blocking 7, and that's all I was going to block anyway.
Yeah.
Versus, if you get dominated by Bravo, it's like, well, I have a D-React. That's all I can give you. That's the most amount of block value that I can give you from this hand.
I think something I've learned from Bravo too is that like don't activate his ability all the time. Just like let people like waste cards from their hand.
Yeah, true. But once he LLs, that's going to give room for Betsy to breathe a little bit.
No, I think Victor's just taking that spot.
Now. Victor's always going to be stronger than Betsy.
I think Victor is
his ability is just insane. Drawing a card on your opponent's turn is
it's
fucked.
so much value. It's so much value.
Fucked.
I think it's just like I'm wondering if there's a deck that can really make him not waste his cards. Like, I feel like the times where Victor has a hard time is when he can't use all the cards in his hand because he can't arsenal block cards. So he just IP penalties himself, and then he might not have a good attack. So you just like, if you just have like slow setup turns, I think that's where he like can struggle.
Or in the case of when Brady played against me in the final round of Swiss, you clash me 5 times and win 0 times against a deck who has nothing but 4 attacks.
Yikes!
Yep.
What deck are you playing?
Dromai.
What? That's unreal.
Yeah, it was a brutal game for Brady. It was so brutal.
Wait, Betsy, but I think more things need to be good for, like, I think decks need to be worse, and I think she needs to get more cards for Betsy. Overpower seems so much less powerful.
Yeah.
The +1 is really good, but the overpower is less powerful, and the hoop you have to jump through is like rough. Because like a lot of the cards that naturally have the wager are not even that good.
Yeah.
Like a 3 for 7 is like the expected ability, but it blocks too.
And at worst, Betsy does her thing because she only overpowers on a wager. Your opponent manages to block out, and you lose on value because you end up getting.
That's
all
the other
the
thing
freebies.
too. You jump through all these hoops and then did nothing.
Did you get blocked out anyway, and then you get like the gold, the might, the blah blah blah. Like it's just you're right. I think Betsy needs the decks in the current meta need to be weaker, and Bravo needs to be gone, and she needs way more card support than any other heroes in Heavy Hitters. I think every other one from Heavy Hitters is already top dogs or really close to being top dogs.
Yeah, I mean, I might just try it just for fun because I saw the RTN winning list played Ram's Head, and I love that card, so I might just play it for fun.
Yeah, Good Time Chapeau is a really good headpiece too.
Yeah, Good Time Chapeau is an L.
Yeah.
I don't care what it says at the bottom left. It's an L.
It is an L, absolutely. I think she'll be an Anothos every turn type guardian with her tree log. I think it'll have wager.
That's true. It totally depends what her weapon is. If her weapon can be super strong, where it's a 3 for 6 wager, you got me.
Yeah,
that card is busted.
Yep,
That is a busted weapon.
Yep, absolutely. Because she. I mean, even now, I guess she could. Yeah, no. Every situation I'm thinking of, I'm like, Victor just does it better. Currently.
Yeah, Victor has so much value.
Yeah. But I'm excited to see if Betsy will become good. I think she's a really fun hero. I haven't read her lore, but she just looks like she's having a good time in her art.
Just chilling.
Yeah, she's doing the opposite of chilling, to be quite frank. She's betting.
She's got a problem.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I think her next hero card is going to be Betsy Clean and Sober.
So instead of giving out gold coins, it's like the AA.
Yeah, the AA coins. 3 for 4 plus damage on wager or something.
Maybe. I mean, what would be interesting is like if there's a way to make a retroactive wager.
Yeah.
Like you hit and you're like, on hit, like I'm choosing that was a wager.
Yeah, like
That'd be
instant
gross.
Speed wager. That'd be dirty.
Yeah.
That's kind of counterintuitive to the point of wager though, because wager is you're hedging your bets on like you're gonna block.
Yeah,
this
I know
out.
it kind of counters it. I know it's kind of gross. Mel played against Vic for the first time on Monday. She did not like the ride of the value train.
Yeah, if she doesn't mind me I'm sure she doesn't mind me sharing this, but on the car ride back home, she was like, "You were not kidding about not attacking Victor." I was like, "I know, you don't attack Victor." Because usually what Dromai ends up doing is attacking once and then swinging with dragons, which will be swing with an attack pop. So it's like swing with a 4, Ravenous Rabble for 4, go again. Victor blocks it, refunds his card, and then pops your dragon. You've done nothing but lose a dragon on that turn.
And then maybe more. Maybe he just was it Trump? Not Trump. Man, my brain is
get the most
off
amount of
right now.
value. We're gonna get so much value from these gold tokens, I swear.
My father only gave me a small loan of $1 million.
Oh my god, Victor is Trump.
Yeah,
He's
a
the
blonde
golden
boy.
son. Yep, blonde boy.
Look at my beautiful Victor Tower.
Look at my horse, it's so beautiful. It's the most beautiful horse you've ever seen.
I named it Victor after me.
Up the ante kind of does that already.
I mean, to be fair, with up the ante, my opponent can still respond with a D-react.
Yeah, that's
Man,
true.
there's the thing though. Olympia almost got me to like love him. Where I saw when I up the anteed a Nourishing Emptiness, that is a drug like nothing else. That is like on par with pummeling a CNC of the first time.
Oh my god.
Just Nourishing Emptiness getting plus, I think it's +3. And then I get a gold, vigor, agility, and then a second gold from Victor, and then also +1 intellect.
Unreal. And he can
go.
really pull off Nourishing Emptiness. Like, you can decide to just go full reaction or non-attack action.
Yeah, he only has one copy.
Yeah.
But Kasai can do it better because she can do it more consistently.
Yeah.
But I mean, because of Up the Ante, like that card is gross.
Yep. That's Olympia's CNC pummel. It's
Yeah.
like, I see what you have in your hand. You don't have to show me. I know.
I also saw so funny enough, the art for Olympia looks very generic. But
I agree.
But then I saw this post on Twitter about someone doing custom art, and you can make him look fucking badass. Like he looked like some of them were like, this is like from 300, from the side like Leonidas and shit. I was like, damn, okay, I'm down for that. And one of them he was baking a pie, which was hilarious.
I love that. It definitely just looking off of the aesthetic. I think Olympia is probably the hero I'm the least drawn to, but especially seeing how he plays and stuff, I think he could be a lot of fun to play. But I would be like, I'm not down to look at you when I'm playing.
Just get an altar.
Maybe.
Put a bunch of stickers on him so you don't have to look at him.
Because I think that Flesh and Blood really thrives itself on the flavor, and I think the game is so much more fun when you give in to that.
Yep.
That's why I play Dromai. I play Dromai because I love dragons. I love red and black as colors, and she's all that, right? So
and a bag of chips.
And what?
Yeah, she's all that in a bag of chips.
And all that in a bag of chips, exactly. Kasai, she's from Volcor. I love Volcor because I've read all the lore. So to me, Volclore. So it's cool that she's from the same area that I'm already so familiar with.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, again, Kasai never played into Warrior. I saw the trailer. I saw her go, "This sand will be painted in blood," and I was like, "Yep, I'm buying everything I need for her." I'm in.
That hasn't happened to me yet, man. That's what I'm saying. There's some heroes that are close, and I think this is my problem, and I just can't wait. Olden was close. Vincent is close.
Yeah.
Where their style and the way they play is so fucking my thing.
Yeah.
But it's there's still an inkling of it's not there yet.
Not there yet.
I think part of it is that I need
just like the lesbians. Well, good for you because half the heroes are lesbians in Flesh and Blood.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, Olden was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think part of my problem is that it needs to be aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
And then also the most busted thing.
You're asking.
That's
too
why Olden.
much.
Well, that's why Olden was so close because Olden had just old Viking dude.
Yeah, you like ancient men.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Vincent.
And Vincent, yeah.
I like big, bulky old men and young, scrawny, almost dying women.
Always on the verge of
self-flatuation and shit like that.
I think the other hero that got me hyped for the lore was Bolton, because he is. People love to say that Chain is the ultimate sad boy. Bolton is the sad boy.
Yeah,
he is the sad boy.
Girlfriend or wife. On his necklace, his sword is.
Yeah, he's the ultimate martyr.
Or whatever.
He's the ultimate martyr. He's fighting for good for his dead wife. It's pretty fun.
Boo.
I also love. I think that it's the Solanan
correct.
JB here.
Not enough dills.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Olympia and Oldham.
All it took
Hard
me to
deal
get
for
here
energy.
was a new hero. Was everybody immediately hating to look at this hero? It's an easy sell.
Which is hilarious.
It's funny because I actually saw Gottlieb defending that because he was saying something on Twitter about because someone was saying on Reddit that they don't like playing the game because they feel like every hero that they want to play, people hate playing hate.
Oh, I
those
saw
heroes.
that.
Which was Kano and Dromai. Those were the two heroes that he wanted to play. And not to go woe is me or whatever, but I definitely felt that when I started when Dromai got really good in the Lexi meta. Not too much from our play group. I think most of the play group chit chatter was kind of tongue in cheek, knowing that I would hear it.
Yeah.
But going online and just seeing people just be this game's trash because of Dromai.
Yeah.
And I was I'm playing her because she's fun, man. It
was it BNR. Lexi. Well, to be fair, Lexi. BNR.
Yeah.
Right, that's the podcast.
I can't remember.
Oh my god, mind your manner. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mind your manners. Yeah, they were bitching and complaining, and it's funny because when they were soft quitting, in my head I was like, I give it 2 weeks because they're not realizing that it's just like once Lexi LLs, all the problems are gone.
Yeah,
Exactly what happened.
Exactly what happened. Yes, but like Brian Gottlieb replied to that because someone was like, because he was like saying how like it does definitely feel bad for that. Like he was sympathizing with the Reddit poster, and then someone was like,
Redditor.
oh, but you made Victor and you literally said though he has the most punchable face, and then Brian Gottlieb was like, there's a difference between like the lore is annoying versus like actually making a hero that people like genuinely dislike playing against you. Like, and I agree. It was very deliberate that they made Victor a punchable face, and I think that makes him. This is the only time I'm ever going to speak good on Victor, but I think that makes him a very interesting character to pick up.
It's a heel.
Yeah.
I think it's the term in wrestling. Where it's like inherently the person that is the bad guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And he might have a redemption arc. We don't know.
No, he can't.
Okay, people can't change.
People can, not Victor.
True.
Honestly, I'm more here for grief. I'm not here for grief unless it's messy as fuck. Give me aggravated peasant girls surrendering to demonic powers. That's Leviah.
That's Vincent. No, that's Vincent.
I thought Leviah was similar as well.
Well, Vincent her lore was she was captured by Solana because she had said how she hears voices. And
she's schizophrenic, and people hated her.
Kinda, yeah. And then she was tortured in the towers or whatever, and she like escaped barely. And then this entire time, like it was.
Plasma Fett?
No, what's hers? I can see him.
Urzer?
No, that's Shane. Plasma Fett's
Leviah.
Hers is a cool name too. I forgot.
It's from Oblivion, right?
Yeah, I can see the card. Why can't I see the card?
It starts with an N.
Nazareth?
Nazareth, yeah.
Is that his name?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so he was talking to her the entire time, saying that it's going to be okay, feel the pain, enjoy it. And when she left, she saw guards, and she's like, I'm not going back. She took the dagger, and then Nazareth was like, in order to see me, you need to take your eyes out or whatever. And so she's like, okay. So she stabs her eyes out. And then out of nowhere, like all these demons start like rising and killing, shredding everybody.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So she was just like the art was cool too. She was just like this, kind of like praying, and just like death and murder all around her. Because like Nazareth was like, I got you, girl.
That's so Malazan. Holy shit.
Yeah. And that's why also like her young version, she's just like she's got the bandage around her eyes because she stabbed her eyes out. She can't see.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Well, isn't Leviah similar lore-wise?
Yeah, Leviah is close.
But she was also like taken and then enslaved basically to become the.
No, so her lore is her and her mom were taken in as like kind of like housekeepers to this mansion, and then Leviah was like exploring one day and then found all this ritual shit, and then told her mom, and her mom was like, "We got to get out of here," and Leviah was like, "No, I'm staying," and then she learned the dark arts.
I see.
The lady.
So she's less of a martyr than I thought then.
Yeah. But yeah, what's cool about specifically Vincent too is that as there was a different lore dump about her as an adult and how she fights, and like she has a kind of like Iron Maiden around her because her whole thing is that her ability that Nazareth gives her is that whatever she feels, it mirrors to anyone around her like in a radius.
I see.
And that's how she has a flail. So like the entire story is from the perspective of a soldier from Solana, like seeing her for the first time and being enthralled with like being like he could like feel how powerful she was, and she literally just like grabs him with her like flail, like I forgot the name, Deathly Whale, no,
Flail of Agony.
Flail of Agony, yeah. She like whips it, grabs him, is just like impales him, and then she just like pulls him and like he like sticks into her armor and just like eye contact, and then you see like all of her runes start like burning. And then all the runes like copy into his body, and he starts burning, but starts like smiling and burning as he's dying.
Oh my
god! Holy fuck! It's just an endurance test between everybody.
Jesus
so that's why I'm like, damn, that lore is so fucking dark.
She's awesome. She's one of my faves, I think, lore wise.
Like, I just need her to be better. I just need her. I just make Shadow Runeblade busted again, please.
Yeah, Solana are kind of Well, they're the Templars, right?
Yes,
they're the Templars.
40K, yeah.
But like, Christianity is what I meant. Like European history.
Oh, true. I guess there is real life.
Yes,
the real life lore.
So
Christian lore.
I'm wondering where. because I haven't fully read Bolton's lore. I wonder if Bolton is like one of those like bad guys because he's like the power and he's just a good guy in his own story, or is he kind of like Dromai, where Dromai was like,
I think it just happens to be there.
yeah, because like Dromai is like, she made the decision in her adult life to give in to the Empire, but she always resisted it like all her life because she just wanted to be with Fi again.
Is she a Skywalker?
Basically, she's Anakin. Basically, she like
I was gonna say
decided
she
to
Rey.
become Darth Vader. Like eventually.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah. Someone kind of unequivocally evil. Love Vincent for real. Vincent, Uzu, Shiona, Kasai, my girls. Yeah, I don't know anything about Kasai at all. I vaguely know some of her like young lore, I think, but I definitely need to read more on I need to read more on Kasai and Bolton. I'm just waiting for them to
Release
make
the
a
book.
fucking book.
Yeah.
Make a book.
They need to, or like a Netflix series, or like actually I want it to be an anime.
Have you ever seen? Because you watched The Wheel of Time, right? Season 1.
Yeah. I don't remember it at all.
Did you see any of the bonus contents from season 1?
No.
Okay, so they made like almost like slideshow like lore videos that are about 5 minutes long for every episode of The Wheel of Time.
Oh, that's
it's just
cool.
narrated, and I'm like, do that for Flesh and Blood.
Yeah.
It would be perfect. It's animated, and it's like I don't know. It's literally it's just lore. It's like very
I mean,
short.
it's easy for us. I feel like it's like such a time since like it'll probably take a lot of time and money to do, and they're just like, let's just make sure the game is successful. Like I get why it doesn't think, but it's just like I feel like it's just another avenue for them to grow. Especially, hey, they're in Japan now. They got ties in Japan. Just get a Japanese studio to make an anime.
That's true. That's true.
Just Mappa's picking up anything to make Mappa do it.
Yeah, make Mappa give me CG illusion dragons.
Just the ash.
Yeah, exactly. I think that would be a good first story to delve into if they decide. It would be either.
It's not that you're biased or anything.
No, it would be one of two things: either the Monarch War or Volk War. I think those are the two easiest. Which because like if it's the Monarch Wars, that would be Vincent, Levia, Chain.
Well, what they might do
Prism.
is what they might do some. So they could go arcane, where they go pre-established characters, or they could do a.
Anthology?
No, a cyberpunk thing where it's like brand new characters.
They could, yeah.
Because like something they could do is do Oldham's story, because Oldham was frozen and woke up now. But when he first, there was like this entire fucking like god thing going on where he was like him and like a bunch of people like to his power and level were like fighting off gods during like this great rift and shit. Like that would be cool to see.
Dude, could you imagine watching a weekly show of Flesh and Blood, and at the end of one of the episodes, new character shows up, end of the credits, card reveal.
That's what I'm saying. You totally can do that.
It would be so crazy.
But the thing is, like, I feel so, like, part of me loves it because I love the game, but I can totally see someone not being part of the game going like, cringe.
Who cares?
I guess that's true.
Who cares?
You do it for me. For
Yeah,
me,
exactly.
I'm the only one who matters.
Yeah.
That's true.
It
I
would
guess
be
that's true.
crazy. It would be really fun.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that just seems cool. I just love consuming shit.
I love the lore. Like, this game is
I'm,
so
like,
focused
blessed
on
with it.
lore. Oh shit, first sighting of, yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yes.
I think back in the day, like, with Oldham, like, Ophidia was alive and well, Fiendal was alive and well. Like,
Well, we don't even know what the fuck Fiendal is.
I think we've kind of guessed that they're gods. Like, kind of like the idea of like
Kind of, maybe. Like
Ophidia is like the world serpent.
Yeah.
Fiendal is kind of like a Gaia from Greek mythology.
Yeah.
Same idea.
We may be cringe, but we're free.
Yes,
So true.
we're free to cringe.
So true.
All right, speaking of cringe, let's end this thing.
Let's
What time
end
is
it. It's 8:22.
It's 9:22. I don't think that's accurate.
Oh, is it
I
9:22?
think so. Yeah, 9:13.
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy.
Time goes by when you talk about Flesh and Blood lore.
Yeah, I
And
guess.
full Evo Magneto.
I mean, I guess we should do a podcast now. I mean, we've literally talked for like an hour.
I mean, this was basically a podcast at the end of it. Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, so yeah. No more heroes for me until Jarl of Ours. I agree. But here's the thing. I believe, and maybe this is my own headcanon, I don't remember. So please tell me if I'm wrong. But I believe that Jarl was one of the people that was with Olden.
So, who is Jarl?
The guy from the mat that Brady has. The
Matt
new
Brady
Mangle.
Oh, that's Jarl. That's his name.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
And he's
know.
also the pulverized guy.
Yeah. I just called him pulverized guy.
Yeah. So that's Jarl. So he, I believe, was in the same. He defrosted with, or he's part of the same order as Oldhim.
Now he defrosted.
So here's the thing. I don't remember if he defrosted. I don't remember if he's the same as Oldhim, but I know he's part of the same sect, like the same like order of like guardians.
I see.
As him.
I wonder if there's reptilian conspiracies in Wraith, because Oldhim like defrosted like a reptile.
Maybe.
So they're like the reptiles control the government, the bourgeoisie.
Give us frostbites.
Yeah, exactly.
On his.
You know, capitalism exists in Wraith, so who knows?
Okay, we're not gonna start doing another podcast about politics.
The episode 2, the economical systems of Wraith and why they're problematic.
The lore is pretty scarce. That's what I thought. So that's why I'm like, I don't know how much of it is my own headcanon and how much of it is actually like legit. Because I sometimes do that. Well,
but that's what TCGs and even like books, like that's why you don't get the whole story in one go, because there's nerds that exist that go on forums and make shit up like this, and that's fun. It's
have
like
a
half
stream
the fun
and make a podcast, all this shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's half the fun of these nerdy hobbies is the theorizing of it.
Yes, the Olin. That's what they're called. Yes, he is okay. So he is an Olin, which is what Oldhim is for. He is as well, and their origin was this like original big war that was going on before everything kind of like was fine.
I see.
If I remember like the Oldhim lore, he was literally like he was fighting in a war against all these like giants and shit, and then the next thing he knew, he woke up in a field, and it was like 2,000 years later, and he's like, "What the fuck? Where's all my friends? Like, what happened?" Like, he was like, it was a big PTSD moment for him. I was like, "Shit, I didn't expect them to do that on this Oldhim." Anyway, okay. I'm gonna try to hard cut it now because we're gonna do another tangent.
Yes.
So what's different from next week? Next week we're gonna have $10 to add for singles. I'm gonna have $5 to add for singles. And I think I'll play Betsy. We'll see. I kind of feel like playing, maybe trying Olympia again with $5 and see how that looks like.
I'm gonna eat. It's gonna be KO Kasai for me. I think with $10 I can kit out Kasai, but I'm curious on how much is KO or Kasai dependent on their legendary equipment to really be functional.
Yeah, because I mean, $10 adding 2 Blood Rush Fellows is like kind of nuts.
Adding 2 Blood Rush to
and
my
you already have
would make it nuts. Cast Bones.
But you also have a fear, no fear. From that you open a no fear. No, fuck. The other card. Gas Bounce, you're right.
Yes, the card that I said.
Yes, Gas Okay, that means that we gotta fucking end this stream. Okay, yeah, so we're adding singles instead of packs if we didn't open packs outside of Nick opening his own personal packs.
Yes.
But yeah, same time next week. There's nothing crazy going on.
Well, we did say that we were gonna open a box today, but people in the Discord did not tell us what to open, which is why we're not opening anything today.
Right. So that's another thing too. So is this open to locals only, or is this kind of like?
I don't see why. I'm gonna talk to the store owner, obviously, to make sure here. But I don't see why it wouldn't be open to other people too. We can mail
just pay
stuff.
The shipping.
Yeah, make them pay for the shipping because. And guys, I can't tell you how exciting this is, but like especially for newer players who might be tuning in, buying into a class is huge. Do you know how much I would have wished to have the opportunity to be like, I just want to play Dromai, I want to find someone to split a box with, and I just want the Draconic and the Draconic Illusionist stuff from this box. Like that's basically, for those who haven't seen the post, is what we are trying to do is basically get a sense of get a pool of people who wants to buy into a box, and they will pay into the class, not packs. So if they want to, let's say 4 people agree to buy Uprising, and then we go, okay, one person will get all the Draconic Illusionist, one person will get all of the Draconic Ninja.
Oh,
like you would, so you can buy
Draconic
2 classes
Illusionist.
if you want, right?
Yeah.
So like, because there would be Draconic Illusionist, Draconic Ninja, Wizard, Ice Wizard, Ice, and then Generic. So that's 7 slots that you can buy into. You can choose however many that you want. And
I feel like the Ice Wizard would be put together.
I mean, it like I think I calculated it with Uprising, and it would be like $15 per class for those 7 classes.
Oh,
So
I
you would
see.
pay $30 for Ice and Ice Wizard, basically.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Or we could even go even more mathematical and go like, what percentage of these cards are in this set, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what.
I think that would be smarter, technically.
It's not. I'm not doing it, so it's not my problem.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
take
not
care
doing
of
the
that.
math.
I'm just like you were the one to pitch this originally, and I think it's such a great idea to get people.
did?
Yeah, when we were talking with the store owner Selge, we were talking about like ways that we can do fun box breaks and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I think it's a great idea. It would be super fun because no matter what, you know what you're getting into. You might pull an L, you might pull an M, whatever. Like you're not buying into just packs, right? Which is a lot less fun, especially since it's local. So it's like, why would you buy into a box when you can just go and buy packs? But this is a way that makes the box breaks a lot more fun. So
So instead of buying a whole box, you pay $15 and get all
Yeah.
the specific class that you want from the box.
exactly. So we have it in the Board Miniatures Discord, which is where we do most of our communication for this stream here. Yeah, definitely. Like if that's something that interests you, the moment we have a group of people who are all in agreement of going into the same box, we will do this. Serge, the store owner, is he preferred that we did this over just making people buy packs for supplemental sets because that's way less fun.
Are we doing it this stream or is he doing his own thing? Don't know yet.
That's for something else to decide. We could do it either our own stream or like in this case we talked for an hour and a half, but we can always like finish the stream off.
I mean, who
like,
wouldn't want to listen to us for an hour and a half?
I
Talking?
know, right?
Right.
I know. But yeah, so all that to say, just be on the lookout for that. If you weren't aware of this, I mean, 7 people like hyped up the announcement for me, which was great when I
Yeah.
was typing up the message.
Yeah.
Um,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and it is all the information is on the Discord. The first step is just who's interested, who's in, and then we'll decide what boxes we're gonna buy. I'm even down to chip in to some of these to help finish the sets. Like I think if we go Uprising, like I'd be down to steal some Draconic Illusionist cards just to get the Marvel Dromai,
Of course.
the Marvel cards if they're there. So like yeah, just go on the Discord, coordinate with us, and we'd love to do another box break.
It was a very long message.
A long message, yeah. It was.
Okay, with that said, fun stream. Nick lost again. I don't know if he'll ever win.
I don't know. I did.
You only win when it matters.
I literally said in my announcement, the giant announcement that I make. I just want to point out again how I worded this. I said, let me find the post. I said, as many of you know, JP and I do a stream mostly every Wednesday where we stream me losing for about an hour and a half.
Correct.
So
You did win tonight. You did win once.
I did win, and it was much closer.
Because of an M.
Yeah. Well, I think the first game was mine to take, no matter what.
Yeah.
I had such gas at the start. The Casmones was just salt in the wound, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah. Either way, we will see you guys next week with kitted out decks.
Yeah.
They're gonna be crazy.
I'm excited to see how that works.
Yeah.